Working Man Fitness. Today we're going over battling burnout. Weekly, monthly calls with my guys. Typically, everyone is going to bring this up at some point, so I figured it'd be good to toss some stuff at you, something I go forward with. So, a lot of times when we're battling burnout, there's a lot of feelings associated with it, and then there's the actual burnout. You feel it in your body. You feel it like you're not breathing. You ever feel like that? So here's what you can do is start doing a meditation practice like now, right? Right when you wake up, maybe you read something inspirational, plus you sit with yourself and do some breathing exercises. I could give you some more resources on that. But if anything, just give it a Google or just start breathing, right? Now, on top of that, we're going to have to bring in some water because you need water. Most of your body's water. If we don't have that, we're not moving. Next is we definitely have to eliminate snacking and stuff like that. Like, we got to make sure we're bringing in protein because that's going to be your energy. Now, with the thoughts, I thought this was cool. I was watching a lot of Jordan Peterson lately. He was going over how Joseph Campbell, he kind of contributed to making Star Wars, and I'm in and out of Star Wars stuff, but at any rate, all movies kind of contribute to what Joseph Campbell and Jordan Peterson, Carl Jung put together, right? It was these ideas around the hero, helpers to the hero, spiritual aids. There's like a cycle that everybody's on with that. Now, when you watch a scary movie, Jordan Peterson has this little story with his son. They'd watch a scary movie and he'd notice a lot of their friends would say, like, don't be afraid. And he goes, I don't think that's the truth. That's not the truth. It's watch the hero. What does the hero do? And now when you're the viewer, you're watching a movie, you're seeing what the hero does. You're seeing his traits. You're seeing all that. And you have to avoid looking at all the things that can kill him, hurt him, all that. So now your fear goes down because you watch how he deals with all this stuff. Now, if you were in your own movie, how would you be acting more like a hero? That's how you battle fatigue. That's how you get ahead of burnout and feeling like shit. Other thoughts I had was all of these things are going to increase the amount that you're going to put your best foot forward. If you view yourself like a hero rather than a random, you're looking at outside events telling you who you are. See your hero traits. See how you are. Build up your hero traits. Maybe you have to toss on a heroic movie. And I would definitely say that helps, right? Entertainment and stuff like that is a resource at the end of the day. You watch these football teams, they watch film. They make sure that they're operating in the best way. We can use that too, to be a better truck driver, to be a better manager, be a better boss at work, be a better dad, be a better husband, boyfriend, whatever you are. Bring that heroic traits into your life. It's no accident that like every superhero movie is kind of the same at the end of the day. Like there's this one guy that nothing really bad can happen to him, but he finds a force that's just as strong as him. Now with some of these guys, they actually can get hurt, like Batman or whatever. It's almost like Superman died out, so Batman could be the guy that gets hurt sometimes. Now, this is a feeling game. So another thing that can help you is we need to journal out all the stories in our head that aren't resourceful. Because it is a story. It's just like the hero's journey. How you view yourself as a hero, and there's going to be things you can use to help you, or there's going to be a story in your head that is very strong and you repeat it all the time. So, for an example, I do this, and I've discovered this recently. When I'm working, I usually like to hit the gym, come home, and get right to work. And some days that doesn't really flow like that. And what I decided, this was a story, and I figured it out. All of a sudden, it was so in the background of my mind. But if I don't get home from the gym and get to work, it feels like I have to wait till the next day to get back on, real motivated way and all that stuff. And I decided, you know what, I'm just going to stop doing that. If it's at 3 o'clock, 2 o'clock, it doesn't matter. If I come home from the gym, I'm a little distracted doing other things. It's just as resourceful to start 2 hours after being distracted and all this stuff rather than waiting until tomorrow. What opportunities are passing us by because we're waiting till tomorrow? So that's something personal from me that I had to figure out. It took a long freaking time to figure that one out. And it's not like I wasn't being productive, and it wasn't like I was completely wasting the rest of the day. But it was just another thing that I was like, wow, that's not it. There's much more I could do. So I would encourage you to figure out what are those stories that aren't helping you. Write them all out daily. Figure out a story that will help you. And if if you need to turn into watch a Lord of the Rings or something like that, dude, get that movie on, because it'll help you find the story that will help you get through stuff. And we're creatures of imitation. So let's imitate something that really will freaking help us rather than randomly guessing, right? A big part of improving ourselves is finding an aim, having a goal. If we don't have a goal and we're just open to sheer luck, it's really hard to find a good place to land. That's my thoughts on that. Hope you have a great day. It's hump day, middle of the week. This is sometimes where there's a lack of motivation, lack of dedication, because it feels like the week is maybe dragging on or something. Battling fatigue here. What are your fatigue habits? Do you take a break? Do you get your water, your protein? Or do we not really track that? We don't really know, because that'll contribute to more fatigue down the line. Next week, you'll probably be fatigued on Wednesday again. If you had journaled out when you were last fatigued and what you did or what you didn't do, maybe you'll be better next week. So that journal sesh, getting those in, it's nothing that we're doing, nothing we're going to post on Instagram, nothing that we're going to really tell our friends about. Well, I tell my friends because they know how it helps them. The guys in my program, I tell it to them because they know how it helps them. You're no different. Write out everything. Write out the stuff you don't share with anybody. Share it with yourself, right? And be like, why do I think like that? Why is that the case? Sooner or later, be getting around that. That's what I hope for you. And have a great day.